Hi, Dr. Les Sandals from Perfect Balance back again. So I want to talk to you a little bit about what the important differences between acid and alkaline states are. So up to now we've talked about really what is an alkaline state or an acid state. We've talked a little bit about why it's important and so forth. But we really need to just understand what the differences are. So, from a measurement point of view, we're talking about, if our urine pH is alkaline, how are we going to feel, how's our body going to be working compared with if it's acid. And the long and the short of it is simply that when we're acidic, our body has to deal with your blood on a constant basis and tries to protect that blood from changing pH so that everything still works properly. And so that puts stress on the rest of our tissues, and in time that stress will result in some disease. In fact, right at the moment, 9 out of 10 leading causes of death and disease across the Western world is a function of diets being too acidic. So what we want to do is protect ourselves from that disease, and I'll talk about the underlying effect of that in just a second, and maintain that healthy alkaline state. So in an alkaline state, our immune system is nice and settled, our kidneys don't have too much work to do, our body is generally at ease and therefore can maintain a healthy, vital state. There's no energy required to protect ourselves, everything's cool. As we progressively get more acidic, our body has to work harder to keep our blood balanced properly. Now that's not too much of a problem so long as there's a lot of capacity between what our kidneys can excrete in terms of acid and what we're producing. But as we get closer and closer to the limit of our kidneys to excrete acid, our body has to start looking for other places to put this acid that we can't excrete. And what happens is that it goes through a process we call compartmentalization. So it gets some acid and it looks around and it tries to find some way to stuff that acid so it's away from all your vital organs and won't do you any short-term harm. And so things like gout is uric acid that's been dropped to your feet essentially. Arthritis is long-term acidic storage. Cholesterol, obesity, just to name some of the common ones, kidney stones, all signs that our body's too acid, our kidneys are starting to struggle, and our body's finding other ways of protecting itself. Now, on the contrary, as we become more alkaline, we don't necessarily see that in our urine very quickly because these acids then get dropped back into our system, in our circulation, so they can be excreted. But eventually, once we've been alkaline for long enough, we can restore our pH of our urine, and when we restore that pH, then our body starts to function the way it ought to. So that's pretty much, in a nutshell, the best I can do to explain that. And so, in the next video, we'll have a look at how hard it is to maintain that healthy alkaline lifestyle. For more information, go to our website perfectbalance.com.au or check us out on Facebook.